Hey guys, it's Kieran, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the badass board, the Apex 40 Double Concave. So to start off with the basic specs of this board, it's about 40 inches long, as in the name, but if you have PK nose guards on, it adds about a half inch to it, so it's closer to about 41 inches, somewhere on there. And the board is actually 9.5 inches wide, so it's actually got quite a big width to it. It's a little bit wider than the Apex 37 by about this much, something around there. So yeah, this is the double concave version, so it's got a pretty nice concave, which I think you can see right about here, as you can see. The drop depth is about 1/4 of an inch, so it's actually quite a lot of concave. I like it personally. For me at least, I can feel really confident about committing into my slides and freeriding and worry less about wiping out. The kicktails are about 5 inches long and 3.5 inches wide. Although if you have pecan nose guards on, like I do, it's probably closer to about 5.5 inches long, somewhere around there. This board has 40-degree gas pedals, so I mean it makes the board a lot better for sliding too. I really like the gas pedals on this board. The board is constructed of 3-ply maple, so you'd think it'd be really flexy, but then they write a carbon fiber strip on the board, like as you can see, like here where it says Apex under it is the carbon fiber, and it actually makes the board a lot heavier and a lot stiffer. Although if you stand just in the middle, it makes the board, it feels really flexy, but then when you ride it where you have like your feet about here, it's actually a stiffer board. I'll have the flex sticks on later, but yeah. The wheelbase of this board is about 28 to 29 inches, so it's actually quite a comfortable wheelbase for me. I mean, I can do a lot of I can do freestyle, freeride, and everything on this board. And it's really nice for me. So yeah. So this board is actually it's one of the heavier boards I've ridden in my life. I think it's because of the carbon fiber strip they ride. Like, it's really heavier than the Tantien by Loaded, for example, but it's still light enough to get some freestyle in there. And personally, it's kind of like a strength thing you have in your arms for you to lift up the board. So I guess that could come from preference on the weight. I think there's different weight classes, as the Apex 37 does too. But yeah, it's got some weight to it. So this double concave, it's really nice, as you can see right about there. So it's got a nice concave, about 1/4 of an inch down. The concave is so comfortable. I love the concave with all my life, and it's just, I wouldn't really want any other kind of concave. Like the Diamond Drop, I haven't ridden the Diamond Drop yet, but I'm expecting it's a really nice board, probably with a lot more concave than this. The flex of this board, as I said earlier, it's kind of flexy if you stand in the middle, but then as like you get to the more outskirts of the board, it gets stiffer because you're taking up more of the board, of course. As I said earlier, I'll have a flex test on later. So this board is, for me at least, personally, I think it's good for all types of riding. You can dance on it, you can do free riding, you can do freestyle, downhill even. And with the trucks I have, Bear 852s, you can flip the hanger and do some serious downhill on it. It's really nice. So the setup I have right now, I have Orangutan Stimulus 83As and Bear Grizzly 852 trucks. Personally, stims kind of annoy me because they aren't the buttiest reel. I prefer flashbacks to Stimulus, but the 852s are far my favorite truck, because you can flip the hanger and do downhill, or you can have it at the standard 52 degree and do some carving, and it's just a great all-around truck. I think we'll have a review up on that later, but yeah. So the price of the Apex 40 Double Concave is about $219 for the deck. And I think on the original Skateboards website it starts at about $309 for the whole complete board, depending on what kind of setup you get. The Rocker Concave, if you're interested in that, it's also $219 for the deck and starts at $309 for the complete. But the Diamond Drop's about $10 more expensive, I believe. Like, some people that might be a little too expensive, but if you can afford it, I mean, Diamond Drop's probably still a good board. But personally, out of the Rocker Concave and Double Concave, I'd go with this board. The Concave's more geared to, Rocker Concave's geared to more all-around freestyle instead of like all-around. This is just all-around everything. You can do everything on this board. So, to conclude this review, this board is just a sick board. I love this board, and I'm pretty sure if you're about my size, which is about 5'9", you're going to love this board. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Post any comments in our comment section down below. And yeah, we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, guys.